In this lesson, we'll review a question from a short, independent reading passage. We're on page 476, question 9. So 8 and 9, both these questions refer to the passage above it. That's why it's independent. And then on the left column, there's another passage, and question 6 and 7 refer to only that passage. There's only 2 of these, only 4 questions on the whole test. And this was kind of an amusing passage, I thought, because if you've read it, it is really about the word cool and how it's stayed cool far longer than most other such words. And it goes on to talk about the main characteristics of slang, the continued renewal of its vocabulary. In order for slang to feel slangy, it has to have a feeling of novelty. But then it's said that cool, though, has been around for a long time, but other words like groovy, have far out rad, and tubular haven't had the most staying power. So it's really about sort of how this term, this durability of the term cool, how it stayed around. And in fact, a little bonus question in 8, the primary purpose, you're not going to see that same language, the staying power of cool. It always gets restated. And the answer for 8, if you've done that, it's the durability of the term. And that's just stating how it's been around in different language. But we're going to answer question 9 now. It's a specific reference to, in line 11, fashion design serve as an example of one. So let's take a look at, I've published this is around line 10. So here it states, but slang terms like fashion designs are rarely in for long. And at the end it says the jury is still out on how long deaf and fat will survive. I'm not sure those words are even still around. This book's a few years old. So that kind of reinforces the fleeting nature of slang terms. So it's saying slang terms like fashion designs are rarely in for long. That serves an example of something that is what? So you need to predict it. This is going to be vocab. If it's rarely in for long, it's sort of, you're looking for a word like fleeting. It's not lasting. It's short-lived. So let's look at the answer choices. So vocab building, A, we've got provocative. And provocative just means to provoke or arouse strong emotion. That's certainly not sort of staying in for or fleeting quickly, having a limited lifespan. So we know A is out, and let's just go through the rest of them. So B, C, D, and E. I'm not writing these out because I'm writing on a piano. This is the last time I'm doing this, and then I'll have a desk. It'll be easier for me to write. If you look at E, for example, exotic, that just means it's unique or foreign. That's not sort of short-lived. D, esoteric is a great word, and esoteric is sort of a hidden word or known to few. And some other good words for esoteric are the words arcane and abstruse and recondite. All those are good SAT words. Again, you want to kind of learn your vocab in groups just to make it more efficient. So we know esoteric is known to few, or sort of like a mysterious or hidden meaning, and that's not the choice. So D is out. And then C, pretentious, that just means exaggerated importance or showy. That's not it. And the answer is B, and it's ephemeral. A phrase I heard a long time ago, ephemeral as a rainbow, very short-lived. Another good vocab word is evanescent, which is the name of a band, I think, as well. Fleeting or disappearing quickly. All right, the answer here is B. See you next time. Thanks for watching.